What if the animal you trusted most was quietly feeding on your open wounds? For 50 years, scientists called this a perfect friendship. They were wrong. Beneath the armored hide of a white rhinoceros, an invasion is already underway. Hundreds of ticks, silent, patient, nearly invisible, are drawing blood drop by drop. They avoid the thick plates of skin. They go for the soft places, around the eyes, inside the ears, deep in the folds the rhino can never reach. Then, a shadow lands on the horn. A red-billed oxpecker, barely the size of a fist, standing on the head of a 2-ton animal like it owns the place. Its bill moves fast, precise, relentless. One tick, then another. Within minutes, dozens vanish. For the bird, it's a protein jackpot. For the rhino, the itching finally stops. For generations, this was the textbook example of mutualism. Clean, simple, mutually beneficial. Then someone pointed a camera at it for long enough. The footage showed something no one expected. The oxpecker skipped a fat, easy tick and walked straight toward a half-healed wound instead. One peck, then another. The scab reopened. A bead of fresh blood surfaced. The bird wasn't hunting parasites anymore. It was drinking. That single clip forced scientists to ask a question they thought was already answered. Is this bird a healer or a parasite wearing a helper's disguise? The truth, it turns out, refuses to pick a side. A rhino's body isn't just skin and muscle, it's a habitat. Horseflies, blowflies hunting for open wounds, larvae buried in the folds, bacteria riding along for free. The oxpecker eats through all of it, ticks 1 hour, dried skin the next, blood when the opportunity presents itself. A single rhinoceros can host an entire miniature food web, and the oxpecker sits near the top of it. But the bird isn't just a scavenger, it's a sentinel. White rhinos see almost nothing beyond a few meters. Their world is built on smell and sound. And one more thing, the small set of eyes perched on their horn. The oxpecker watches everything. A shift in the grass, an unfamiliar shadow, the scent of humans on the wind. When something changes, it freezes, bobs its head, and screams a warning that stops a 2-ton animal in its tracks. Those extra seconds have saved rhino lives more times than anyone can count. But the watcher can also be watched. High above, a martial eagle isn't interested in the rhino at all. It's locked onto something far smaller, the bird balanced on the horn. It folds its wings and drops like a thrown spear. The oxpecker breaks left, then right, and the eagle's talons close on empty air. Minutes later, the bird is back on the horn like nothing happened. Because the job isn't finished. Rain rolls in, the horn turns slick, the ground turns to mud, and the oxpecker hunches against the wind, soaked and stubborn. It doesn't leave, because the parasites don't leave either. When the clouds break and the steam rises off the plain, the bird shakes off the water and gets back to work. This partnership has survived droughts, predators, and millions of years of an unforgiving continent. It was never as clean as the textbooks made it sound. Sometimes the healer feeds on the wound. Sometimes the guard is also the threat. And sometimes nature simply doesn't hand us a tidy answer, only the next moment of survival. So the next time someone tells you a relationship in nature is perfectly balanced, ask yourself who's really keeping score. If this made you look at the natural world differently, subscribe. Because out here, nothing is ever as simple as it first appears.